No, so initially they don't want to pick that type of woman. It's just that women like to finesse and act like they're doing these things, and when
Bait
they
and
get
switch,
that
bait and
ring,
switch,
they get
bait
that
and switch.
ring, it's
It's a
done.
lot. It's a lot happening like that.
Yeah, I've seen it many times, and that's the part is sad, I think. And men, it's hard to tell who is who, especially today. Everybody looking the same, doing the same shit, want the same shit. It's hard to pick who's actually a good woman. That's why I say when you dating, people need to have more.
It's very easy. It's very, very easy. You want me to give you the blueprint?
Go ahead.
Don't pick a woman that got more than $25,000 in student loan debt. Don't pick a woman that got credit card debt. Don't pick a woman that is not gainfully employed, that has not been working for at least 2 years straight at a specific job, unless she's moved on from that job from a previous job, right? These are the fundamentals, right? Because this is the stuff that is character. A woman that has significant school debt, let's say that she got $80,000 in school debt. She looking for a come up. You signing up to die. You're going to kill yourself trying to save that chick. Leave her alone. If she's not responsible enough to even be able to handle her own school debt or make the right decisions as she was coming up, she's not a wife.
That's true.
If she is a woman that is not working and is not gainfully employed, she is not a wife. If she is a woman that spends more time going out and hanging out with her friends than she does actually building and doing something that's constructive and doing something that adds value to her life, such as going to work, she is not a wife. All right. If she is a woman that is single and she dates a lot, she is not a wife. It is so many easy ways for you to be able to vet and easily filter out the people that you don't want to be around. The problem is that people still subject themselves to these same people, and then they say it ain't no good girls out of here. You got to filter them out the same way if you was looking for a house and you go on Trulia, then you say, listen, I don't want nothing above this particular price, and I don't want anything below these amount of bedrooms, and it's got to be in this particular area, and it's got to have a dishwasher. That list is going to go way down, and you're going to have three options, and they're going to be in the neighborhood that you wanted in, and those are the ones that you start to look at as a wife. Do not look at every single option. I don't scroll through and look at every single Airbnb to figure out which ones I want. I go through and I say, I want this. It's got to be a super host. It's got to be instant book. All of the stuff that junk go from 1,000 options to about 4. I know what I want.
Let me ask you this, Anthony.
Hold on, Bruce. Let me get Curves and Precious and Balance in there real quick. Curves, you want to add to this conversation? Going once. There you go.
Yeah, I want to start off by saying most men that use the term gold diggers, I feel like they have no gold to dig. They're just saying that shit. Like, what gold are we digging? And I'm speaking in women in general, not me personally. But on the other hand, I also do say there are certain women who want things and they've never seen it, they've never had it, and that's just what it is. But me growing up personally, I watched my dad be a protector, be a provider. My mom got to choose whether she wanted to work a 9 to 5 or not. However, in terms of me, I don't mind working with somebody. I don't mind seeing where you're at. I will meet you there. If I see that you have goals, plans, you're actually working on something, I'm with that. So but when, like, I've never seen a man that actually like really has money use the term gold digger. Like it's always men who don't have any gold to dig that use that term. So that's all I have to say on that.
Where you meeting these said guys at? I'm curious.
I'm not gonna go through that with you right now, but I'm just saying any wealthy man that I've met and what I do, like I've never heard that term. Like most men, especially like older men that have money, they don't trip. Like they be trying to spend money on young women. They be trying to like give out their money. It's not like, oh my God, she's gold.
I agree.
It's like they
agree.
want to do that.
But see, I agree.
So that's what I'm saying.
It's a sucker born every minute. Yeah. But we're not talking about dudes that just want to trick off a little bit, because those are called prostitutes. Those are prostitutes. Okay. We don't like to put the label on them. We can call them call girls. Yeah. We can call them nightly bust downs or whatever. But women that have sex for money, we call those prostitutes. But they don't marry them. And that's
right. Exactly.
The only reason that they pay for them, honestly, is because their time is worth more than actually trying to spend time trying to game them and have a conversation with them over the phone. They don't have time for that.
Fair. I wasn't talking, Anton. I'm not talking about like men actually trying to marry that woman. I'm just talking about the wealthy men that I have seen that spend money on women. Mm-hmm. Like they don't call them gold diggers. They want it, and I get what you're saying. They're not trying to exchange their time for. I get what you're saying, but
okay. So let me ask you another question.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen a man in person ask a woman what her body count is?
No.
But they still want to know.
Do they?
Yes.
Okay.
Because that's one of the differentiating factors to determine whether or not you're a wife or you're a bust down. Right? So they don't have to ask you, right? They don't have to say it verbally. It doesn't mean that they're not conscious of what to look for when it comes to dealing with certain type of women. And that's how we slot them, right? I don't have to say, are you a gold digger? I can just identify it and then move accordingly around her.
Yeah, like think of a woman. You ever seen like a woman go, let's say shopping, and there's a man who, let's say, is driving a Honda, right? And then there's a man who's driving a BMW. Okay, both of them look good. They all that stuff that women want today. Are you or whoever gonna go to the man with this nice ass BMW, or are you gonna go to the man with the Honda, which is nice too? It's just a Honda. I'm just saying there's nothing wrong with a Honda. I'm just saying there's women who look at it like that. If a woman goes to a man with the BMW instead of the man with the Honda, and they both kind of the same type of dude, you're not gonna say that the woman that wants this BMW is that she's with him for that only.
But see, I'm gonna say that the woman that's going to the dude with the BMW might be short-sighted, because I'm pretty sure the dude with the Honda's car is paid off. He probably got good benefits. I know a lot of dudes that's got a lot of money that drive Hondas.
Yeah,
and that's what I was about to say, especially in Atlanta. These dudes be broke as hell riding around in expensive ass cars.
They do. It's just women don't know that. Like I don't believe most women understand that. I just wanted to ask a simple question because they're not thinking about what's paid off and all this great stuff that is very, intelligent mind. But there's women who don't think like that. They're like, oh, that's nice, eye candy. Women who pick the guy with this BMW because he has a BMW are gold diggers all the way. Because you're not even giving the other man a chance, and they both the same dude. They both make money. It's just that he don't got that, and that's what you want because it look nicer or whatever. And that's a problem. Those are,
and I think that's the gold digger part,
right?
Like the symbols of the money and not the security,
right? Because
women naturally want a feeling of security moving forward, and that is what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with that, but now that you add context to the gold digger side of it, is he got a BMW or he got a Mercedes versus he has a Honda. Now we're talking about gold diggers.